And day 6 of Kieler Woche, all 53 boats of the J70 class had good sailing conditions and constant winds on the Kieler Fjord for the first day of the German National Championships. Here's a quick look through some of the action.
Carsten Kemmling in the foreground wins the start. Michael Grau in the middle also starts well into the race and moves to the right side early, which according to the forecast promises favourable winds. And indeed, the first boats approached the first windward mark from the right side of the course. Last year's winner Carsten Kemmling is still in the top 10, but not at the front. The right side of the course remains to be the favourite side of the playing field, and Michael Grau is leading it like a champion. Followers Stefan Seeger and Malte Winkel have a close battle and even get into a tackling at the windward mark. But there's no protest, instead a thrilling duel to the finish, which Malte Winkel eventually wins, finishing in second place. But the win goes to Michael Grau, a strong start for this Grandmaster of the J70 class. After a few early starts, it was time for the second race. Erik Linden from Sweden and Malte Winkel win the start. Erik Linden with slightly more speed hits the ley line perfectly. Malte Winkel misses it and has to put in 2 extra tack, handing a comfortable lead to the Swedish team. But Winkel stays on the hunt, and Michael Grau is also closing in. At the leeward gate, Winkel and Linden split. And it's the right-hand side that pays off again, and Winkel takes the lead. Michael Grau keeps catching up, but misses the ley line slightly at the windward mark. Winkel defends in schoolbook manner and makes a showing as a top contender for the podium. Erik Linden comes second, and Michael Grau a close third. The third and final race of the day. The start is won by Klaas Lehmann and Carsten Kemmling. They move to the left-hand side of the course. A daring move after the right-hand side had been favored in the 2 races before, but they round the windward mark in the lead. Carsten Kemmling overstays the ley line a little bit, handing a comfortable lead to Klaas Lehmann. Klaas Lehmann jibes early. First it looks like it would pay, but then he drops 4 places down to 5th. Stefan Seeger and Carsten Kemmling take the lead, and they split at the leeward gate. Kemmling moves out to the right-hand side and Seeger to the left-hand side, which against the prognosis of all the experts pays off. He gains meter by meter, rounding in first place. But Carsten Kemmling doesn't give up. He stays on the attack. And the left-hand side that has paid off is conquered by him. He moves over to the left-hand side and catches up, moving past Seeger from Switzerland just before the last mark, taking the win and putting himself in a very promising position to defend his Kiel Week victory from last year and the win of this German championship.
And Friday, the Euro Cup of the 29er will be featured on the media course at Kieler Woche.